afternoon, well, late afternoon, everybody. Ooh, excuse me. I feel like I have to cough. Alright, you guys, so we are going to take a look at that beautiful St. Patrick's Day palette that I have picked out today, and I may do a couple of looks using this palette in these next couple days. So I wanted to show this one first. Now this one to me screams St. Patrick's Day with the gold and the green from Inconceivable. I love it. Hey Britt. So we're gonna start off with my primer, my eye primer. And this I'm gonna show you what I actually do. So I'm gonna do it on my ring finger. Excuse the blackness on my finger. So I do it on your ring finger, that way it doesn't tug your skin so much, because the skin around our eyes, our eyeballs is very, very thin, like paper thin. So to not pull and tug, use your ring finger, because it actually has the most padding on there. Pretty cool. I've been normally using my pointer fingers because it's just quicker that way. So then, you don't always see me do this when I do these videos, but here is my pressed powder, and I take a foundation brush or something flat. You could use a powder puff brush, but I don't have one of those, so I use what I have on my hand. And then I take this, and it's a pressed blush, so I press it on my eye. Now the reason I press this color is the same color as my foundation, so it kind of matches. It really matches my skin. You can't really tell the difference. And I do this because it's going to help with all of those colors to blend well and transition well. Especially with these, I'm using a whole bunch of shimmer colors today. So, let's go. Alright, so the first one I am going to do, how is your day going, Brittany? By the way, I'm going to start out with Inconceivable, which is this green shimmer. And actually, if you could see, it kind of has like a gold sheen to it as well. Like there's some gold in here as well. So I thought that was interesting. It's one of the new colors that I got this week. So I'm going to take my crease brush, just tap it in, dust it off. And this is going to be normally, when I say normal, but I'm not normal. So you normally don't put a shimmer color in as your transition color, but hi Roro, but I don't do things right. I go backwards. And it's makeup. There's no rule. There technically is no rules in makeup. I mean, you're here to have fun. So I'm using this crease brush and putting in Inconceivable, and I need a mirror because I can't see without my glasses. So I'm doing this as my quote-unquote transition color. But this is in such a way that it doesn't fall out as much when I put it on. So it's still a shimmer finish, but it's like a weird shimmer finish. It doesn't have as much fallout as I see all my other shimmers, which I like. But you can see, so it has like green undertones with gold mixed in it. So it's really pretty. And I'm glad to have gotten at least some kind of greens going with my quad palettes, because all I have are like blues and golds and like purples. Not much green in the Addiction palettes, which I love. Nothing wrong with the Addiction palettes. They're my best friend because they have all the color picked out for me. But it's always fun to get these quad palettes and mix and match different colors. Alright, so I got that in there. And then I am going to take my liner shader brush. Actually, no, I lied. Just kidding. Where'd it go? I had that brush around here. Here it is. I'm going to take my Deluxe brush, and I'm going to go into Discreet, which is this color right here. Now, the light did not do it justice, but it kind of see it has like a pinkish, it's like a pinkish nudish color, and it has a kind of a satin, almost a satin finish, but it's not super satiny. You can't really see it because when you put it on, as you can see, there's not really much of a sheen going on like a normal satin would, but it's just like the finish, so it's very silky on when you put it on. And just if you get like really up close, you could tell that there's just a slight shimmer into it. how a satin normally would. So it's kind of like my base for Antsy. So I don't want Antsy to be like super bright, but I want it to be bright enough. Okay, so now I'm going to clean off my crease brush from Inconceivable, and I'm going to get Irrational. Now this is like a satin slate color, it's kind of a grayish, but it goes on dark enough. I think to me it goes on just enough with this color Inconceivable, just to darken it up just a bit, just to give a little bit of dimension, which is what I love about this. Now you can get a Legendary, which is a matte black, but I love using Irrational because it's not a deep black, it's like a slate, it's like a grayish color. So this, I take my crease brush and just kind of go at the angle, and I use this on my outer V. As you can see, it's a mild color, so it's not like super smoky out there. It's just enough to darken up the outer V here and get some dimension. Is it cold where you're at? Is it cold in Texas, Brittany? Because it's freezing over here. Like, you know, we're on spring break this week. All the schools are out, well, at least Bossier Parish is, so we took it off too. And when I'm thinking spring break, I want it to have a little bit more of a warmth to it. Know what I mean? And no, it's not going to get warm until the weekend. And then when it gets warm in the weekend, it's bringing rain. So I still can't kick my kids out. Now I'm going to take Antsy, which is that gold, and it is a shimmer as well. I have the windows open. Cool. I wish it was like that. We had that a couple of days ago, and then it got cold from the rain. So I'm going to actually apply this on with my sponge, just to help with that fallout. Using the sponge applicator really helps with the fallout of glitters, and also makes the color more vibrant to me. So, and also this is my highlighting color as well. So all over, just press it on. Also pressing on helps with any kind of shimmer, glitter colors. I can't. I know, but I can't. I should say it's nice in the sun. It's just cold in the shade, and like, at least where my bedroom, like I'm sitting from a bedroom window, and it's just shade. So I'm just kind of also blending it in with Irrational here. Take my brush again and just kind of blending those two together. Then I'm going to take my blending brush. A girl can dream. I know, maybe when we are done and retired, you know what I mean? We do want to buy a plot of land one day and actually kind of have like a homestead house, just like a place to go to get away from like city life. That's our dream. So take it in, and I'm just getting a little bit, just barely tap it in there. You can tell it's like there's barely anything on that brush. We'll tap it in just a little bit. So it's barely anything, and I'm just using this and just kind of going over and blending everything together with my blending brush. Smooth out them edges. Hello, if you just joined, I'm about to lose my voice. If you just joined, say hello. Now I'm going to go back to Discreet. I'm going to take my deluxe brush again, and this, I'm just using this around the edges of my, or just blending out even more around the edges of the eye makeup here. And since I have like hooded eyes and stuff, I don't want to have too much of a shimmer highlight. So any kind of matte, or I would even say a satin finish would be best. So just like that, just kind of blends everything together. So I just use the deluxe brush because it is a fluffy blending brush. Whoop! Throwing brushes here. And then just take this and just make sure. Alright. Done. Alright. Now I want to do a dip and draw, my dip and draw eyeliner in the color Perfect. It's our black, matte black color. And then we're going to pray to the wing liner gods and see if we can do this on the side. I'm shaking it up a bit because it is a liquid and it does get kind of separated, at least the color. At least that I've noticed. So it's always good to just shake it up just to mix all that liquid in there. And so kind of looking in my mirror right here, I'm a little compact. And I'm trying to angle it as best I could, lining it up with my bottom lashes. And I don't want to draw, I'm trying not to draw too far because I didn't draw the other one too far up. So probably about right here. And with hooded eyes, it is a little bit tricky, but you can do it. If I could do it because I have hooded eyes, you could do it. All my hooded eye friends out there. So the easiest for me is to get that line drawn on there. I don't know if you can see that. And then I go ahead and just draw the rest of my line. Line the rest of my upper lid here. And then go back and fill in the wing. I got eyelashes in the way. Right? So then what I do is I kind of go 1/4 of the way up and then kind of angle it over. With me, I have to go over the little hood of my eyelid. And sometimes when that happens, it'll go kind of do this dip down thing. And then I fill in the rest. And then sometimes it works and sometimes you just need a little bit more liquid. That just sounded so wrong now that I think about it. Now what I love about this liquid liner is that if you do feel like you messed up, you could take your finger, take your ring finger and actually kind of press it, because it does have like a 30 to 40 second drying period, so you can like actually kind of pat it off without having to remove your whole eye makeup and start all over again before it dries. So there we go. This side's looking a little funky, but you know what? That's alright. So see, I'm just kind of lightly patting it and it kind of just slowly disappears. And then I'll go back and then put on just a tad bit more of Ansi just to fix it up. And now we can't forget the mascara. Ugh. Man, I've been bad about taking my allergy medicine, you guys. And then I'm using Epic mascara, so forgive me if you are hearing sniffles. I love Epic, you guys. You guys have not tried this? Stuff is amazing, right? Right, Brittany? You could testify about this. Epic mascara. Curls, lengthens. Hey, Kita. If you are just joining us, I just created one of maybe 2 or 3 St. Patrick's Day looks using my St. Patrick's Day palette. I use Inconceivable in my crease transition color. I use Discreet all over my eye, and then Antsy all over my eye, and I kind of darkened up my corners with Irrational. Oh yes, love Epic. See? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So now I'm just applying mascara, and I use my Dip and Draw liquid liner to make this wing. So now I'm just, oh, you know what? I forgot to do my bottom lashes, my bottom line. So to finish off what I did on this eye on the bottom is I'm taking Antsy right now, and I'm using the liner side of my liner shader brush, which is a dual-sided brush. I love the dual-sided brushes. And I'm actually putting Antsy, I'm using it as a liner on the bottom in my waterline. So, and I'm using Antsy because it actually brightens up my eye. Because if you put like a dark eyeliner, like black, or even like a chocolate brown, it kind of closes off the eye. So I'm doing a brighter color on the bottom here in my waterline just to brighten it up. See, it makes it look so much bigger. So then I'm going to get a little bit more, and I'm actually going to tight line my whole line. So I'm not pulling it, I'm just kind of resting my chin here because I'm sitting on my floor. And I tight line the whole lower lash line. And then I took my crease brush and went into Inconceivable and just tap it on there, tap it off, and just ran that all around. Kind of blended the two together, Inconceivable and Antsy together. And it just creates just a hint of green on the bottom there. Now I'm going to finish off my lashes. So just shimmy it on there. Ugh. Alright, you guys. Nose problems. Alright. Where did you take this week off for work? Because they have spring break? Just curious. I'm going to shake my foundation up, because I want to do the lip color that I'm going to pair with this look today. And then tomorrow I think I'm going to do more of a darker color on my lid. Do a St. Patrick's Day look like that. Ugh. Shake it up. Ugh. Shake, 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 Sonora. Alright guys, what I'm using is, you can check everything out here. I'm going to pin this comment. Give me some hearts or some likes when that pops up. Cool. That's fun. Get a little break minus the training. So I'm going to shake this up real good. Now I'm becoming big dot girl. So I do dot, swirl, dot, swirl. I actually like this application, this new application, a lot better than what I would do when I would become dot girl. So I'm becoming big dot girl, 5 dot girl. And still kind of just dabbing it all around my face just to spread it out. And then still blending it. There's no break with a 4-year-old girl. Just saying. You got look what you get to look forward to when he turns 4. I don't think they ever slow down, to be honest. I don't think any boy slows down until they're older. Just saying. I know we got wild boys, man. Wild boys. Alright, just blending this in, and then we will do the lip look. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple lip looks. Not today, but you know, over the course of a couple weeks. Since St. Patrick's Day is Saturday, my birthday is Friday. Awesome. Love this foundation. It just covers everything. It even covered my Mother Nature, because you know I always break out on Mother Nature calls. And it covers it up. Oh, bye-bye acne. Alright, so the lip look I'm doing today is actually kind of one of my first colors that actually got me hooked on these Splash liquid lipsticks. So when it came in my kit, and it's called Sentimental, which is like this berry orchid color, and it's so interesting. Every time I put this on, I'm always surprised at how it's gonna look like, what it's gonna look like, because it kind of it changes with whatever you're wearing. So it goes with whatever your eye color you're wearing, whatever shirt you're wearing. It's so interesting and cool at the same time. That's why I love playing and messing around with different looks, because you never know what you're gonna get. You don't know if this is gonna be light or dark or what. I love using the liquid lipsticks because I can use the tip of this applicator, kind of like a shape of a lip almost, or smile, and I can use it as a liner and just line my lips with it too. And it won't bleed. And it goes on butter, goes on super smooth. It dries to a matte. I love it because, you know, matte is in. Matte colors are in for your lips, I'm just saying. You can hear Alex. Ugh. I put him down for a nap because he's being crazy. Alright, you guys, so that is one of my St. Patrick's Day look, and for some reason I'm just looking like all big today, like big lips and big eyeballs, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I will come on with another look, St. Patrick's Day look, since it is coming up this weekend, and another lip look to go with it. So today I am wearing Sentimental liquid lipstick, and I got Antsy, Inconceivable, and Discreet, and Irrational. Thank you for the heart in my liquid liner. You guys enjoyed this, or you think you know someone who enjoyed this, hit the share button. It helps me out so much, and I love seeing where this gets to be traveled to. So you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.